Hi, I'm Carolina Massey from Greater London Tutors, and I'm going to give you some information on how to teach certain subjects. So these are the basics on how to teach English. English can be divided up into different sections: speaking, writing, reading and listening. And sometimes it's a good idea to divide up what you're teaching into one of these categories. It's a good question to ask yourself whether you're working towards a particular exam and cater whatever you're teaching towards that particular exam. A good place to start is the alphabet and break it down phonetically, A, B, C, D, etc. Then a good place to start is basic grammar in the present and go from there, build up on the grammar gradually. Warm-up games. For example, you can brainstorm vocabulary, write it down on the board, and then get different students to start using that vocabulary in basic sentences to build up in order to develop conversations. Role play, giving the students basic sentences that they can use in those role play games. It's a good idea to divide the vocabulary up into different topics, for example, holidays, my house, hospital, my job, etc. And that's just a great way to teach vocabulary. You can focus on pronunciation. It's important to find current texts that are suitable for their level, whether they be literary texts or current magazines or newspapers. There are plenty of resources online that you can use, for example, web course tools, Moodle, the Bite-Size website. Encourage your students to read as much as possible. They can watch films and television programs in that language, and be sure to adopt a multisensory approach using as many different tools as you can, whether they be audio or visual. Another good thing to talk about is your own experience of your country of birth. So that might be a conversation starter, and you could relate that to your experience in the country where you're teaching if you're teaching abroad. So here are some basic tips on how to teach English as a second language.